Ladies and gentlemen, this is Metal Gear Solid All Bosses on Normal, and we start in 3, 2, 1.
Good luck to you, House.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it.
What's also worth mentioning is that you play this on Emulator.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the console version.
I mean, there are
Emulator.
differences. There are differences between Emulator or the PC version.
That is true. Especially because there's now 2 PC versions. Just this Tuesday, we had the release of the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, which came out on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox, and of course Nintendo Switch. And now we're gonna have basically 2 PC versions, one from 2000 and one from 2023. We're gonna go back though to the classic, basically original release. Today emulated for a little bit of nice experience. And as I said, we're gonna lock here in the docks and we're gonna try to escape. Before that, we wanna also use the time that we have to wait here for the credits to bypass and just get some alerts done. These alerts will be useful for us later, closer to the end of the run. So we're just gonna go here, comes FPC, throw the guard around the corner so he doesn't re-alert, and we can just quickly use over and over again.
Yeah, so this is just very convenient that we can't accelerate this section in any way, so we basically just wait for 2.5 minutes. In the Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, the Twin Snakes, we can do a trick to skip this entire section. That sadly doesn't work in this game.
Different engine.
But again, we use the time very wisely to gather the alerts, which will be helpful for later.
Yep. I'm gonna explain what that later is when we get to that point. We have enough time then to explain something. For now, just know that, yeah, we're gonna gather as many alerts as we can in the time that we have in the docks, which is around 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Actually, my time is coming up, because every time I'm gonna see the credit of Jeremy Blasty, I'm like, I should go. Enough time fooling around, as they say. I'm just gonna wait here by the elevator. There will be another guard coming down for us, and we're just gonna quickly knock on the wall to distract him. As we can see here. I'm gonna knock at this point. Go left. Got distracted. I'm gonna still annoy him a little bit because I want him to see me. And what's cool is between the time he sees me and the alert actually coming in, I have just enough time to quickly go on that elevator and take yet another alert with me. Which once again is actually useful for us in the speedrun. Right, time to go a little bit
So now we left the docks. We now go through a bit of codec and cutscenes as you do in the Metal Gear Solid games.
Yeah.
So these things sometimes take a while. We use a function called Turbo, which is basically just an auto-clicker to skip codec and cutscenes faster. Also, so you don't have to click manually through codec. I did that today, and I think I did a very long codec at about the end of the game. It took me about a minute to do so. Yes, we're gonna grab the chaff grenades here in the middle. We do get an alert by that, which is fine. We hold the chaff grenades in our hand because we actually run faster when we hold something in our hand. Gonna grab the stun grenades on the left, throw a stun grenade so the guard in front of us gets knocked out, and use the vent on the bottom to then infiltrate the building 1 into the tank hangar.
Yeah, if anyone thinks this is a stealth game, please abandon our home.
No.
That's not the case tonight. I'm gonna go for a quick little, I'm not gonna say a walk, but just infiltrating as we see here. Is it only me that every time when somebody on screen is underwater, they also hold their breath? I'm literally doing that right now, and thank God, we're out again.
I don't do that, but when I think about like Snake is in a ventilation system and he needs to kind of dive under it, and it's a very tight space anyways, I think I'm kind of panicking on the thought of this actually.
Honestly, I would backtrack and try another entry point, which there are. There's at least one more, we know that from the top, but I mean, Snake's just reckless, he just goes for it. Kudos for that. We'll use a little strategy with the chaff here to distract one of those guards quickly. I'm gonna get rid of him, and then go down here. Bam.
We're in the tank hangar. We see 2 tanks here. Remember, there are 2 tanks.
Two tanks?
It doesn't really matter, I think. Or does it? I'm not sure, actually. I mean, kinda. Oh well.
I mean, if you're
We'll
the count
see.
and you can count, that's good. So 1 tank, 2 tanks. Let's see how many stay at the end. Time for more ventilation.
Maybe.
Fun fact, this is now an Among Us stream, so everyone get your code ready. Write down who you think is the intruder. It's not me, I'm just venting,
think it's
okay?
you.
Why?
I think it's you.
I didn't do anything.
1, you're venting. 1,
not.
you're
This is
venting.
not the
2, you
vent.
have red light
You're
behind
lying.
you. You're a red imposter.
Stop it!
I'm not lying. I'm spitting facts, alright?
I've been seeing you by the vent. And you've been very suspicious all streams so far. In any case, we're gonna talk to a fancy guy that just happened to die off screen. Excuse me? Yes?
Did y'all find the vents?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn it, I gotta look up.
Gotta make sure. So, coming up is our first so-called boss fight. Depends on who you're asking.
Yeah, this is gonna be guard rush. We're gonna encounter Meryl, who will free us from the cell, and with her help, kinda, we will get rid of all of these guards. So the first wave, we just grab the SOCOM here, and just kill all of them. The second wave, Snake is yelling at Meryl to shoot, which she now does. Good job, Meryl. And after that, we basically just stand right to the door frame. Just like so, and just spam our shots. Sometimes our ammo will run out. What we do then is we just grab a guard and break his neck. As you do, I guess, when you run out of ammo in this game.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what you do in a guard rush. It's very convenient to know that you can actually move away from your position. Especially because of things like the grenades coming in here. Yeah, because everyone I see playing this game for the first time always gets hit by these, because it's like always, I'm standing here from the beginning, I should stand here now, until the very end.
That's true. I think it's time to go even deeper.
Yes, we're now going from B1 into the B2. We're gonna need to find the weapons arm President Baker what's his name, I think.
Mr.
And we need
Baker.
to go there by finding a hidden door. Well, it used to be a door, now it's a wall because they put some more cement over it. Luckily the cement isn't really old, so it's still a different color, so you can tell what it is. Which is it this one? Oh.
Normally I would actually propel myself through the wall like that. I'm just gonna use a quick ration. Because we don't care much. Ooh, excuse me. Put that down. There you go. Yes. Alright.
Alright. Also coming up for our next real boss fight, which is Revolver Ocelot. Normally we would use our gun, but we can do grenades. We're not supposed to enter this block in this yellow block in the middle, but the strings have not a. Basically, the hitbox isn't as big as it looks like, and it looks really scary, honestly. So you can just enter it a bit, throw a grenade, which will hit Ocelot, and Ocelot will be over.
I think the people can tell that this is scary. I'm in like 145 pounds right now. That was a little bit...
This is... Oh my god, wow.
It was a little bit weird. Yeah, nobody takes like 3 grenades, but I had to improvise a little bit because Ocelot ran away, which is not that usually depending on how you take the lines, so... Ooh, got that done. First try. Let's go.
Yes. So President Baker also died in the cutscene because, I don't know, Snake is just so breathtaking. Everyone he talks to just gets their breath away, and you know.
Take my breath.
That's a story.
Away.
That's a story. Believe me. That's a story.
He is breathtaking, you know it. He's got that fresh mint. Yeah, he's got that 5 gum in his mouth. He's getting ready. And I was like, oh my god, I can't breathe anymore. Literally.
Alright, now we're gonna go to the first floor again. We remember the 2 tanks, which are now totally here. I guess.
It's one tank.
I guess it's
2.
only
Wait, where's
one
the second
tank.
one? Hang on.
The second one, He's on vacation. We're gonna do a trick here that's called vent glitch. If we're kind of inside a vent, look up and uncrouch, we can go out of bounds, and on this part we will touch this door from the other side, so we don't have to, I don't know, wait for the animation for the other door to open, go through all of this.
But we don't need to call
there are
Meryl.
lasers.
Because I don't have the disk
Yes, there are
anymore.
also
I don't know what
lasers.
her frequency is. 140/50, 140/80. Look, I don't know.
15.
It's not important.
It's not. So this is the tank fight. We're gonna throw a chaff grenade because it will distract its main weapon. It just kinda distorts its vision. And how we fight the tank, we need to throw grenades into the driver's house or whatever it's called.
Yeah, just right on the gunner.
Yes, so which we can do with 2 grenade throws at best.
Should work.
Which you
got it.
Yes, you got it.
All right.
Also got some more grenades. GG on this one.
Yep. Quick grab while it's deloading, so that's good. Now we're moving on. Oh, there we go. Chaff grenades. Nuke building. You know it, you love it. We're not allowed to use any weapons, but we are allowed to use the chaffs because they don't explode. Despite giving us damage.
Yeah, so because this is a building with all of these are nuclear warheads, so obviously you're not allowed to shoot, and if you get detected, the room will fill with gas, so the enemies can get rid of you. However, your enemies are still allowed to shoot, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just Nerf guns what they have, and it should just look scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, our objective now is to find Dr. Hal Emmerich to gather information about the Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Alright.
Metal Gear. First we're gonna grab the Nikita launcher, which we need for the base below us. For the level below us, to get rid of an electrical panel.
Love it.
Because I don't know, it just has that. Metal Gear 1, I don't know about 2, but Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear 1 have just electric panels sometimes everywhere.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Alright, let's count doors. 1 door, 2 door, 3 door. Oh, that's my turn.
3 door. And left. Oh, that was a bit ooey.
What do you mean? That was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to do. I don't want to move. Whoop, there you go. Let's go around the corner here and... Nice.
Nice. Alright, now we're gonna grab the FAMAS, which we will need for the upcoming ninja fight and later for another boss as well. The ninja strat we're about to see is actually very new. Not very new, but it's quite new. It's like, what,
It's
1 or
less
2
than a
months
month
old?
new. It's brand new.
Less than a month?
Yeah. At most
thought
a
it's like 2
month, but
months.
it's really new.
Yes, so the new ninja strat is like, what was it? It saves like around 30 seconds.
Yeah, depending on difficulty, the higher difficulty, the more it is. So normal, it should be at least 20 to 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, and that's insane because like MGS1 is like a well-optimized game, one could say at this point.
It
I don't know
used
about
to
normal
be, and it got
difficulty.
even more optimized. It's crazy. You never know what's next.
Alright, so the ninja strats. We're gonna walk up to him, making a punch kick. Can do the same thing again.
He's not allowing me to throw him. All week long when I was practicing, he did not allow me to throw him. And throwing is a very important thing. We'd normally be able to hurt him in this cutscene. But there's still the second part of this that we can always do. So let's see how this continues.
The best part will is still not lost.
Yeah. We're still good on saving time. So for that, I'm actually gonna run away here and bait him out. We're gonna be in this precise corner. And now we do the loop.
So he's always gonna do the stomp attack if you crouch, and you can throw him into this corner. This loop works on exactly 2 corners in this entire boss arena, where you just crouch, so he makes a stomp attack, you throw him into the corner, and then you punch, kick him, and you repeat this. With that, he won't go into his other phases where he would just teleport around the room, make himself invisible and everything. So the only thing left is basically when he's at the end in his blue sphere kind of thing, where you need to shoot him anyways, and that's locked position. That's always the same few locked positions. So one could say the RNG on this fight has pretty much been removed with this strat.
Oops, easy.
Oh, yeah, if you do get hit, it's
let's put it on the rest just to be safe.
Scary. I think on hard difficulty it would one hit you, right?
Extreme, it definitely one hits you. I think hard, depending on how high your health is. At full health, probably not one hit kill, but after that, very quickly it is. It's unfortunate. You gotta be really quick on your kicks because you want to cancel them by pressing X.
Oh, you can cancel them?
Yes. Circle, circle, circle does punch, punch, kick, and then an X afterward cancels that attack. A nice one. You want to quickly just... Come on. Okay, dude, come on. I was waiting for you forever to stop me. There we go. Nice.
There we go. Kind of scary on health, but there luckily is a ration right below you, but I don't think you would need that one now.
No, it should be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think French runner Il Paso found this strat.
And Italian runner Tromboncino. They both together basically worked it out over multiple iterations, which took like a week almost. And they did it. At the end, it's like one solid strategy. And I love it so much because, as Val said, there's like no more RNG to this. Absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna go here and give him one more punch like that and get away.
You wanna actually go run away from the sphere.
You think the Vegas sphere is big? No, no, no. This one's big, dude.
Yeah, this hitbox from this sphere is so huge. I died to that on my first Master Collection playthrough, and I was so mad because it took me like 10 more attempts to beat this guy.
Understandable, yes. Whew. That's right, did it. Yeah, we had a little bit of trouble there at the end, but it just goes to show that even despite removing the RNG, it's not like it's free now, right? In the old PC version from 2000, there's something called God Mode exploit, which allows us to beat many of the bosses in this game without needing to take any damage, because God Mode, right? Thing is, you still, even in this version, gotta do this fight at least glitchless, in the sense of not using God Mode. There's no different exploit, thankfully, but still, if you mess up your timing, it still gives you a lot of damage here. And his kick, and especially his dash, is like very strong, as we've seen.
Yeah, it is. It like eradicated half of the health bar with the stomp attack earlier.
Now we get some health back again, so that's good at us. We'll quickly get some more ammo, just to be safe. I'm just gonna quickly shoot one because I want that ration. Thank you. Safety first.
Marathon safety.
Especially that one.
Yeah, so now we will have to find Meryl again. We don't really know what she looks like because she's disguised as the other guards. Description from Snake and Otacon, you know who she is on... If you look on her, if you look at her booty, you see how she walks, and that's how you can tell that it's actually her. I am not joking. That's what they say in the game.
Yeah, she's a very specific animation.
Yes. Luckily, that's also no RNG where she is. She's always at the same position. So we just give a shot. She knows she needs to go into the bathroom, into the woman's bathroom. That's a really funny moment if you like call Mei Ling or Nastasha if you freed her codec frequency, where they basically be like, Snake, what are you doing? This is the woman's bathroom. I wanted you safe now.
I know this place better than you. I'll be point man.
Meanwhile, in Metal Gear 2, there's a whole bathroom elevator. Who knew? Metal Gear series. It's weird, but we love it still.
What happened to the music?
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Are you ready, Val?
I am ready.
Awesome, then let's start this next boss fight, basically.
Yes, so now it's a very... many people know this boss, like even people who don't have like, who never played Metal Gear or something, like the Psycho Mantis fight is like such a history thing at this point, I guess.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound.
Like
Yeah,
everyone
everyone
knows
was
about that fight where you have to plug in your first controller into port 2 basically.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? It's this game, and it's this boss fight specifically, which on any percent you would skip, so be glad that we run all bosses right now.
Yeah, in any percent we enter the room and we have a story fake that's actually from later. So we're like, yeah, you can enter the room and you're still gonna get the heal. GG, thanks for nothing, I guess. Yeah, it's quite funny. That's my weapon. Alright. So I'm gonna quickly use the second controller. And then we wait.
So Psycho Mantis will always be, his first move will always be that he will be in the upper right. We can auto-aim into this direction by holding the shoot button.
Interesting.
He's moving a bit
doesn't go
around.
the way I want him to.
Well, the good
worry.
thing is that if you press first person view, you will actually see through Mantis' eyes instead of your own. And what the strat for Mantis is, you wanna shoot him on normal difficulty 11 times and then you wanna throw a grenade at him. And if the grenade has been...
I think I need to do one more shot, let me see.
You just gain back some HP or...
Yeah, he does that. There you go.
Alright.
If you don't
And
hit him
if,
right on with the grenade, it doesn't actually wrap into the next phase and you're going to do way more damage than normally. So with this grenade, we can actually trigger into the next sequence. I'm going to quickly throw a stun here. And we're back to business.
If you... there is a thing that if you throw the grenades correctly, I just say Meryl will stand up and then immediately fall down.
Yep. Because we can basically damage Mantis through his phase 2 into phase 3. Which is this one.
Yes, and that's funny because she just stands up and be like, alright, I'm gonna back to bed.
I ain't getting paid for this. Now it's back to Mantis only.
No, it's just Mantis.
And it's gonna go right there. And just cheek another grenade at him. There you go. And I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm gonna stand specifically in this point here because this is where the chairs don't hit me, normally. And in just a few hits, he will be done. Bang,
Yay, GG on Mantis.
that's the fight. Some more story, and we're good to go. Nice. Full health back here. I'm still not gonna get this ration just to be safe. So we're advancing onwards, north into the facility, trying to find Metal Gear. With our trusty friend, Meryl, by our side.
You follow me.
So this is now a 2-player adventure. Val, get your second controller ready. We gotta play.
Alright, I will... which one? Probably the Switch controller. Not the Pro controller, just the weird Switch controller where you can disassemble the D-pad, I guess.
You got me so confused. I messed up the trick. I want to quickly glitch out of here using the box. Go on.
Yeah, so this is another time the vent glitch. The vent, I mean, it's called vent glitch, but you don't need to do it on a vent specifically. It's basically just when you can crawl under something. In this case, we just do not deal with any of the wolves.
I thought you were good with dogs.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm wearing a wolf set here specifically to manipulate the wolf, one of the enemies in the game. And they were my brothers. They're also friendly now to me, hopefully. They're not gonna attack me, right?
I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
Should be good.
The radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
So I'll be all proud of Meryl, because she's gonna advance now for us, and we were like, wow, that was so cool. I can't believe you've done this.
Like, yeah, we gotta be proud of Meryl. Like, look how clean she goes through the minefield. Like, there are like mines everywhere. Like, and now we need to go that difficult way directly behind her, basically. Like, if we mess up once, we blow up apparently. So we need to do this as precise as possible.
So, what do you
I heard there's a way to do this in 2 seconds.
How did you know where the mine
Wanna see?
I don't believe you. That would break the game.
I bet there's a faster way than this. This looks a bit weird.
Do you actually think Meryl would,
I'm gonna
would
try
not
something. This
pick
is gonna take frame perfect inputs. Let's see if it works.
Oh my...
Dude.
Did you actually just skip
one in a million.
the biggest content in the game?
Yes. I just won't.
Jesus. Oh dear.
I'm still a little bit impressed she didn't blow herself up, but we just walk forward. Just like that. Alright. Time to fight Wolf. Oh wait, we don't have a sniper. Guess we're gonna retrieve one.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna just go back, get the sniper. There's... Alright. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Yeah, we're gonna need to go back to building 1 to get the sniper, then go back through building 2. Then go back through building 2 to then fight Wolf. And because it's a very long section, I mean not I, because I would never do such cringy things. House test. Had the idea to
Come on.
House.
Go on. Yes.
House question.
Okay, what's the question?
Why are skeletons so calm?
I don't know. Why are they so calm?
Because nothing gets under their skin.
Alright. You got more of that?
Actually, I got exactly 73 of those.
Let's go. Yeah, we thought while we do some backtracking, there's really not much going on. We're just gonna also interesting puns and jokes.
I guess there's one thing to say. If you wanna learn Metal Gear Solid 1 or any other Metal Gear game, feel free to join the MGSR Discord server.
Yes.
If you wanna learn any game, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Acid, the most important one, obviously. Obviously. Or with the Master Collection port of MGS3, which is the best way to run a game currently. And probably will ever be. But yeah. House.
Yes.
What do you call a skeleton with no friends?
I don't know. What do you call a skeleton with no friends?
Only.
Okay, that got me. Before we go into more weird jokes, let's talk about the next thing we gotta do. So we're gonna go down back again to B2, and for that I specifically equipped a stun here. So we're gonna quickly go to the armory where we know there's a PS2-1. Don't ask me why I didn't listen to the codex. Ever. Since 1998. I'm very ignorant of this game actually. And so we're gonna quickly just toss 2 of these here.
Also has an IGN thing on his 4th monitor to see how to play through the game and what room to go next.
Yeah, it's my first time playing. How am I doing?
I mean, it's going pretty alright. The thing with the minefield was a bit risky. Like not even like the best of the best go for that trick. But you know,
damn,
it's impressive that you got that. You might get world record with that. Like,
maybe. Honestly, I may actually get a PB. Considering this is my first time playing. Wink, wink. Alright, we got the weapon. Let's go back again through the same path that we took before. No underground this time to traverse between buildings.
No underground.
Not this time.
Not this time. Yeah, I think this part is like... I think this part is somewhat silly actually, because you go from building 1 to building 2, then do like your stuff. Okay, so the first time you go from building 1 to building 2, you fight the ninja, then you fight Mantis, roughly said, and then you go to Wolf, and that requires you to get a sniper. So you go back from building 2 to building 1 to get a sniper, go then again from building 1 to building 2 to fight Wolf. And rumors might say that you will get ported back to building 1 just to go back to building 2 again.
Kidding me?
Which is a bit silly.
That's no, 3 times I'm going for this. What the hell, man?
I'm not spoiling anything. It's your first time playing. You gotta experience that for yourself.
Really? Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Wolf Brother so often now.
I guess for the audience this is a good time to hydrate, however, because that's what I will do right now.
Yeah, stay hydrated. Still got a long, scary night in front of us.
You're playing Metal Gear, not Batman. Stop that.
But I'm vengeance. Let me be vengeance. Alright, time for you to love a glitch. It's just faster than even just going through this little vent thingy, so I'm just gonna... Hey, Frank. And what's funny about this one is when we go back, actually there's no texture here, so I'm gonna actually navigate it myself blindfolded. But I always find the case because thankfully the hitbox is still there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next might actually soft lock the game. I'm gonna very quickly, boom, just make a quick save state just in case we crash the console. But this is very cool and I still wanted to show it off in this little marathon. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go to the grenades and just to be safe, put in some actions.
So now we're gonna do a trick that's called the weapon switch glitch. We're gonna have the grenade in our hand. When we get hit, House pressed all of his buttons and then switch to the PSG1. So the game thinks we have the grenade in our hand, but we actually have the sniper in our hand, which allows us to go up to Sniper Wolf and literally just punch her. Her model looks a bit weird because she always wants to look at you. And why House made a safe state here is if you touch any of these pillars, you will softlock the game.
Yep. But we're good.
So sometimes she can even fall down, which makes the fight harder. So she just falls to the lower level of this.
I could literally just go the other way in the menu. Oh well. That's fine.
Yeah, well done.
And as I promised to you, we're gonna do Meryl landing today, so there's no giving up. But also no turbo, because remember, Ocelot will know. So that's why the input viewer is on screen, so you can actually tell I'm doing this without turbo. You can actually now. Beep, 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 beep. Good thing is, this is not an 80% run. Yes, please.
Do you have a method that you use for mashing?
Just tighten up my forearm and just go. The good thing is it's not that difficult because we have 3 phases, and when the timer goes to 0, there's still a little bit of extra time that we can use to heal ourselves more. So I'm actually just like basically pick like beep 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 beep, but do the whole forearm thing because I have relatively strong arms, as I like to say. I've been going to the gym for 6 months just for this moment, so I can mash through. So if you don't believe me, I mean, you know. Ask anyone else that follows my socials, and they can definitely tell I'm working out.
That is correct. How this working out? I can prove that. Hey, I've been there from the beginning. Okay, I can. If someone can prove it, it's me. All right.
For sure, you can.
I don't know. Does the Ocelot thing react on the original MGS one, or was it only in the Twin Snakes?
When you tap too fast?
You're a strong man.
Yes.
Yeah, we had runner Tyler, or now known as Bracken, actually tapped so fast in the remake of this game that also was like, hang on a second, cowboy, you're using turbo. And he's like, no, what the hell? I'm just tapping very fast. And it's like, oh, okay. I've never done that in MGS1, and I doubt there's even an option, because even if I use like frame perfect mashing in DuckStation, the emulator, he still doesn't react. I'm not gonna risk it now, of course, but still, you know. I haven't seen it actually not working in MGS1. And in TTS what only happens is that despite you tapping, your health will just completely deplete and give you a continue. And as Ocelot says, there are no continues. So the only option you have after you take a death then is go back to the main menu and load a save. Hopefully you saved a few times before. I shouldn't. My memory cards are full of saves. Just in case. Yeah, we also specifically turn off vibration for this specific reason. Normally, when we do the whole torture here, Naomi will give us a little massage with the arm, which is a really cool thing that they thought of in 1998, sorry, where they take the control and like, okay, you can massage your arm with the vibration of the controller. But because that takes time, we turn that off, so no massage for me. Maybe I can get one later, I don't know.
Yes, since this is the Meryl ending, we obviously do have to endure all the torture sessions, basically, I just call it. if you would just do a regular run or just not the Meryl ending, the moment Snake is in the torture machine, we just like press select to submit, and it's like instantly over. Before it even starts, Ocelot goes like, "So you're human after all."
There you go.
Snake,
Round 2.
it's showtime.
Ocelot wants you.
That's also an example that Vent Glitch works on like a bed, a literal bed. It just works.
Yeah, just wasn't really sure that enough.
Okay.
I'll tell you once more.
Press the circle button repeatedly.
Actually, it says action button, because that's what it's officially called.
Actually?
Yeah, it's called the action button. For the power of friendships and nasty puns we get for this chat. Come on.
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
No, actually, I like more. The good thing is, if we do the all bosses run, we are actually having some of these bosses being fought and afterwards get a health extension. In any percent, we don't fight any of the bosses beforehand and immediately go to the sequence. And if you do any percent Meryl ending, you only have your starting health, so it's a little bit tighter. Not impossible, but still a little bit tighter.
I was asking before of like the Ocelot thing, just seeing that you mash too fast, because I feel like I've seen some people using turbo on this section, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can use turbo. Like, I tried it literally with turbo to get something, and I even tried like looking at YouTube or trying to find anywhere a video where literally somebody fails this because they use turbo, and I've not managed to find one. So I'm like, all of it works. My arm hurts. And this would be where, if we had vibration on, Naomi would use the controller to massage her arm. But as we did that beforehand, before we even did the run, we said, no, we want to first listen English, or at least read English. We always listen to English. And also going to turn off vibration. So what we're currently playing is the so-called Metal Gear Solid Integral release. Metal Gear Solid originally released, of course, in Japan. Nowadays known from speedrunners as the OGJP release. And then just later, it actually came over to Europe and North America. And between those two releases already, there have been some changes, because the original Japanese release only had one difficulty, and that is the equivalent to today's easy difficulty. But once they were transported over to North America and Europe, they added 3 more difficulties. Easy was now just called easy, right? There was none before. We have now normal, that's what we're playing right now, hard and extreme. And extreme you could only play, of course, after you did at least one successful run through the game and made it safe at the end. But with Integral, that is basically a re-release where they brought these changes back to Japan, bundled in the VR missions. And also now in this Integral release, we have additionally a 5th difficulty called Very Easy, which is just easy with an infinite gun that silenced the MP5 SD. But yeah, we're done with the torture. We finally can escape because, oh boy, Otacon comes by and gives us something to eat. A thoughtful of him.
Wait.
So I'm gonna spray blood on me now. Ignore the text that says ketchup. This is blood, okay? Obviously, it's blood.
This is blood. Realistic. Integral is also the version where they put in the 360 movement, right? Instead of just the 8-way movement, right?
No, that was there day one. People get confused about that, but 360-degree analog movement was there day one, even in the OG JP release. Which is why it's outrageous that's not in the Master Collection release. Come on, Konami, what the hell? Please fix.
What the hell?
Yeah, seriously, like I am very disappointed in the Master Collection release for Metal Gear Solid because of this one aspect. Even if you use the analog stick, it behaves as if you have basically the D-pad just mapped to that stick. So you have only up, right, down, down, left, and up left, of course. Only 8 ways, not the actual full 360-degree angle that we can use now. As you can see here, it's nice, it's smooth, I can go around corners, so cool. Specifically, as speedrunners, this is very important. The fact that it's not a Master Collection, I have to say, man, that's disappointing.
Yeah, the thing is, like, an example where we need the 360 movement is on the Ninja Strat, actually. Like, it is possible with 8-way movement, but it's so much harder. So
Yes.
it's like, just don't do it with 8-way movement. Literally
Yeah.
don't.
I tried to do it this way with 8-way movement. It's definitely clumsy. You want to take these nice, like, round turns to avoid the damage from Ninja, right? But with 8-way, you don't have the precision. And Sally, yeah, it's doable, but way, way harder that way. That's why I was not playing the Master Collection. I would have done that if it wasn't for this
Also,
one
the
thing.
loading times are outrageous.
Yeah, they're not really good. I mean, I can deal with that. I would probably adjust by like a few minutes to account for these loads, but the movement was really why I said no thanks. Also, I wanted to throw this guy. Once again, the game just said, no, I'm not going to let you throw this guy, so we're just going to quickly take it F here, unfortunately. I'm going to try again. That's fine. What was the estimate? 2.5 hours, right? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's all good. Yeah, it's just sometimes a thing where I want to throw these guys and the game's just like, no. I'm like, why? And the game just goes, just go to jail. I'm like, what? What do you mean go to jail? Thankfully this time it works. Yeah, text time. I'm not gonna do the bit tonight, come on, please.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
But yeah, here we go.
Also, there is a neat animation cancel we do each time when we break someone's neck or throw someone. It is basic either when you throw someone or break someone's neck, and directly after you equip a weapon, it just stops the animation. So
Same
you can
thing
just
also works for items. So either
actually
item
just
or
usual
weapon.
items.
Yeah, because when we gave Johnny a big old hug, we didn't break his neck. We gave him a big old hug that put him right to sleep. That's how good it was. I just quickly equipped the card, and so he left my hands a little bit earlier. Alright, for the last time meeting my brothers here, this is what we've been practicing for. Good old RNG here. Nobody's attacking us, thankfully, right? Nobody's stopping us in their tracks. The hat always works its magic.
Yeah, so this is what I meant. We now went to this specific part, I think the 5th time or so, or the 3rd time. Yeah, we went there the 3rd time, but we just went 4th back, 4th back, 4th. Like, that's kind of silly, you know?
It is, it is. And we go yet another long sequence here with this codec. It's fine, guys. It's only like 10 hours. And here we go. 10 hours later. So we're gonna make our way now actually into the towers, and there's gonna be a great new thing awaiting us. Well, it's now 2 years old. I can't believe it's that old now already. But yeah, Val, what is Boba Skip?
Yes. The Boba Skip saves around 2.5 minutes, I believe.
In this emulator version, yes.
There was a casual variety streamer called Boba. She was in this tower, and okay, so story-wise, there's a door, a level 6 door, which you normally could open up with her level 6 card, but because it's so cold, the door is frozen, means it won't open up, and we have to walk up the entire tower. Boba found out by accident, if you lean against that door in a precise angle and get the right damage animation, Snake's hitbox will extend so much that he touches the loading zone on the other side and moves through the door.
There we go, that's Boba Skip. We're not gonna need to go all the way up into the tower. We don't need to meet the hind first time. We don't need to rappel down. And especially, there's no free guys here because the game thinks, oh, you opened the door, you must have already done this bridge part once, right? So it just lets us pass, and we're all good to go.
I think trick. there was also a bounty for that tower skip, basically. And I mean, I think you told me that there was a bounty for this.
No, there's just a bounty for any skips that's sizable like this. So we went all and showered Boba with all our love and appreciation for what she did for us. Oh yeah, fun fact, since we do Meryl landing, so you gotta yeet this bomb quickly. Like, don't mind me, I'm just gonna quickly yeet.
Yes, Ocelot gave us a bomb in our inventory.
bastard.
as a little gift.
As you do. Yeah. Every time as a
Yeah,
speedrunner, when we do Meryl ending, I'm like always confused. Why do I get a call here? I never get a call here. Oh, yeah. And then it dawns and I was like, oh, we should probably do this little menu thing.
Yeah, so after like, when there are like only 30 or 20 seconds left on the bomb, our number one good friend Deep Throat would call us and would
Like, hey,
tell us,
hey, buddy. Literally, hey, buddy.
and would tell us, hey, there's a bomb. Like fun fact.
Yep. And actually, like, no joke. Don't shoot. Even if you have God mode, like in the 2000 PC version, you'll still explode and die. Like, it's actually coded to absolutely kill you. It's very nasty.
Wow.
Yes.
That's mean.
It is. You know what's also mean? This little turret that I can't skip because I'm lacking a few chefs. So I gotta just take this 1 damage and we're good.
Yes, now we actually need to run up the tower. It's not as long as the previous tower. It's, I don't know, just not as long. We're gonna do the next boss fight on top of the tower though.
What do you mean boss fight? I wasn't prepared for this.
I mean, right, you're playing the game for the first time. There's gonna be a raccoon on the roof, and you're gonna be able to pet it.
Nice. I like giving pets.
Yes.
Are you on the roof?
Not this time.
Not this time. Alright, fine. I'm gonna see for myself.
Yes. The stinger missiles are very important to pet a raccoon. That's like a mandatory step everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna get them out as soon as I can.
Alright. Yeah, the raccoon is like kinda steering a gunship right now, so you need to get it out of there, which is fine, I guess. That's just daily business.
Considering the quality of these PS1 models, I'd believe you it's a raccoon.
So yeah, this is the hind fight. We basically spread out damage as he flies over us, and sometimes we shoot before his iframes end.
If you're bad like me, you shoot them before the iframes end.
Yes, the auto lock on in MGS1 is a bit, I don't know. It's if you know the auto lock on with the stinger in MGS2, you know that the one in MGS1 is definitely, I'm just gonna say, worse.
Yeah, in comparison.
You can do, yeah, in comparison, you with the auto lock on in MGS2 you can do so much more.
Thanks.
But this looks like a good fight right now.
Yeah, so far so good. Only got hit a few times and we got full rations here. I was supposed to raccoon, there's a helicopter. I mean, I know! I think if I pet this one, it's gonna bite back.
The raccoon is inside the helicopter, I said that.
That's not fair. How do I pet inside the helicopter?
You need to get it out. Look, raccoons can do stuff. Every raccoon is forklift certified as well. They can do a lot.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot more sense now.
It does.
Buddy, where are you going?
Now you upset him. That's on you.
No, didn't count. Oh, damn. And now that happens, normally we can actually loop him so he doesn't go down. Maybe next time.
Luckily on normal, if he just goes down on normal difficulty, he doesn't stay as long down as on easy difficulty. Like, the higher the difficulty, the less amount of time he spends below you.
It's fine, guys. I can deal with time loss.
And you know. We actually don't even... We also don't even need to hit his boxes. We can just hit the rotors, and it's like fine.
That must have counted. Come on, dude. That's not fair.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's like 2 more of these cycles, unfortunately. I know what they say. It is what it is. Dude. The funny thing is, in the remake called The Twin Snakes, he actually talks to you more in this face. So he's like going, where'd you go? And I'm like, I'm right here. You're going away. You get out now.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. That was it. Let me play it one more time. That's fine. Yeah, he goes down, but he's actually done, so we'll now go over to his final phase. Where we can just literally wait here, do nothing. That's what I can do best. I'm literally nothing certified, so that's all good. A good chance to quickly hydrate.
Yes, I will do the same.
Let's
I like
go.
hydrating. I do it when I'm
Hydration.
bored, mostly.
Raccoons can't fly a helicopter, they can only steer. Chad is speaking damn truth today.
It's a
All right.
slander, that's the only thing.
Time to go back down. I have a feeling the elevator works now. I don't know, Otacon might have told me, but I also have a good gut feeling. I just ate, so must be true. You got another joke for us? Because we're gonna spend some time going down now.
Yes, we're actually this time gonna get rid of the camera turrets there, whatever these things were.
That's a weird setup for a joke.
Huh?
I asked
What
you, hey,
joke?
you want to tell a joke? I don't know.
Oh,
Spend the time going down.
I don't know. I can look for one.
Wow,
I mean,
that was
think
bad.
of one. All right.
Normally we toss a grenade, so they actually explode the cameras, not just, you know, nothing. Or
Yeah,
me.
you cook the grenade beforehand, and when it's like ready, you can just throw it, and it's it should hit all of the cameras. House.
It should. Come on.
House. Who won the skeleton beauty contest?
I know who did.
Nobody.
Please clap.
That genuinely upset you.
Please clap. It's the only thing she has going for her. Nah,
Honestly,
just
on
kidding.
the spot, that's a 6 out of 10.
Next little boss fight coming up. It's in the elevator, and there's literally nothing, so we're gonna fight nothing. Very philosophical fight. According to Kojima, I think. I don't know.
This is the Ghostbusters part of the game. I don't know the theme, I just know the name. They're busting ghosts.
I guess. Let's see. Maybe if you turn on special ghost vision.
Snake, now die.
Ah, I can see them. Wait, no.
Well, a bit.
I didn't mean to do that. Bah.
Oh.
I meant to.
Yeah, so how you get rid of these, you just walk up to them, break their neck. That's it. That's a threat.
Actually, just research, you know.
Unfortunately, they can interrupt your animation.
Dude,
just
I'm standing,
shooting at
I'm
you.
actually square, and I'm like, game's like, nah, dude, you're a little bit too far away. Please come closer. I'm like, come on, man, I'm all right on there. Yeah, tactical chat bros. I like to do these every now and then just because I'm nervous. Anyway, we defeated the ghosts in World Good now, so I don't know. That was stressful. Maybe more stressful than the torture.
Alright, so now we're gonna go into the second Sniper Wolf sniper battle. This time I'm actually gonna
Don't fail me now.
Honestly, it's not really a sniper battle.
Yeah, but we're also not gonna use the Nikita, so don't worry, guys. If anyone says we're gonna use the Nikita to be fast, no.
No.
Just gotta wait. Give me a second. I'm right there. Just give me a second. There you go. Okay, here's the start of the fight. We're just gonna use the Stinger because obviously, you know, she's an attack helicopter. Right? That's all right. I mean, I'm just shooting like that.
I mean, yeah.
If I can hit her. There we go. And a girl.
Hey. I think this is also a great way to actually know where she is, because this area is so much larger than the first arena.
Oh yeah. It's a great way. Even if you don't have ammo, just use this as a weapon. And then you can check it out. I try to shoot her between trees. There you go. I'm just gonna stand
Yes,
up
so
there.
you can actually
That's-
hit her
I didn't
with
mean to
the
use
sniper.
She's
while she's
very nice
walking.
to us now. She's constantly on the left. I love that because it makes it so much easier to predict where she will next. She's literally just going left and right. Come on, last shot must be with the sniper, right? Come on.
She's actually behaving right now like Jesus.
Fun shot. That's fine. We're gonna use the fun shot for Stinger still. Well, she's still on the left. This could have been perfect RNG if only I had more. I don't know. I mean, again, it's my first time playing. Come on, guys. What do you want from me?
Yeah, right.
Alright, gonna prepare here the chaff and the car because I'm gonna need that quickly. But yeah, that was Wolf. The hat has done its job. It can now rest. On my head, I guess.
Now it's time to. Yeah, go down this staircase, and you died.
Well, did you get the discount as I asked you to?
You died. Oh, the disc, right. Let me do it real quick.
Doesn't work.
Yep, done.
Hang on, I'm naming just a...
It doesn't work.
This is an old console, I'm sorry. Oh, there it is, there it is. Got it. No worries, guys. We'll go.
What's that sound? You have a skeleton in your room?
What are you talking about?
What was that?
It's sad the console didn't want to play.
Alright, so now we're on the second disc. The second disc is really not long.
Nope. Like
and most of second disc is actually just backtracking, I guess, and waiting.
Yeah. If we were playing the remake, we could skip most of the backtracking. However, we're playing the original here, so we're gonna go through a nice lengthy sequence of backtracking. Who doesn't like a rousing good, party of backtracking? I like it. He's hoping though that maybe for Master Collection Volume 2 there's TTS in there as well. It deserves to be included. Maybe. Honestly.
Yeah, at some point. Alright, now we're gonna go down this oversized elevator. And there are... Oh, only 3 people? I thought there was only 4, but I guess they're 3. We just throw them down the elevator. They're fine. Don't worry about them.
First time doing this damageless. I mean, first time doing this. Also damageless.
The first time doing this. And damageless.
Let's go.
Would have been great on Extreme, nah? Like...
Shh. It's all good. Don't worry. It's fine. Alright.
Well, going down the second oversized elevator.
God, I hope there's not a second guard rush. That would be annoying.
Can we call these the Half-Life elevator?
I guess. Look at my boy here. Look at him. This is perfection. Yo. You don't need to upscale this. Trust me.
You don't need eyes, Snake. It will only give you one more fence to worry about.
I can see his eyes between his eyeshadows and his bandanas. Oh, there must be some eyes down there.
JoJo character.
Yes. I should consider speedrunning. You think? You think I'm good enough for speedrunning this?
Also, look at Snake's abs. He has them like everywhere on his upper body. It's not a 6-pack, it's a 20-pack, you know? Like, look at him.
He's fully toned.
He is.
Alright. I think it's getting frosty.
Alright, this is gonna be...
You guys brought a jacket, right? It's getting cold now.
Yeah, might as well have a jacket, even though in this room right here, it's 25 degrees Celsius right now.
Just to be safe. Quick ration grab.
Oh, there's a ration, I didn't know this.
Yep.
Now it's gonna be the Vulcan Raven fight. I'm not quite sure what exactly strat was it that you just take? Alright, it was...
Oops, not like this. That's fine. Second chance to the right.
Yeah, so for the Raven fight, you just grab the Nikita, stand somewhere, and shoot him permanently like this. Oi.
He doesn't like me. Come on, dude.
Apparently, what I or more my girlfriend found out on her first playthrough a few days ago, your rations can actually freeze in this area.
Yep.
I didn't know this. Like, but I think this is a funny addition.
Okay, I should stop exploding myself. Excuse me.
Yeah, there we can see that this is actually your first time playing.
You know what? Screw this. Different method.
Oh, this method. The fun method.
Yeah.
Now, do you have enough grenades or are there some laying around?
Let's go. It's all good. It's all good. You just gotta know where you're gonna look.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
The problem is he needs to see me, and I need to shoot him. Not like this. Not like this. Ah!
Oh my god. He just jump scared you.
Sure did.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna find out what happens if we die. This is a very tricky technical fight, so the whole strategy goes basically like this. You wanna shoot the Nikita at him first, right? So it's like, what the hell? Taking damage. And then the second time around it gets easier for us because he should constantly look in one direction. And after we damage him first time, it's basically like, alright, so his first few shots actually don't count. And in that time, we're gonna send a little stinger towards him. So, come on, let's try this again, second time. It's fine.
So
It's
you
all-
can pretty much also have him in a loop.
So it's gonna go here. Have an over like this. And he needs to shoot here. And ideally, you know, I can trap it like this. So. Like this. Come on, come on. Stand there, stand there. It's fine. I still got him though.
Oh.
That's fine.
That container is... Ooh.
Doesn't like me. Okay. Stop just going around corners like that.
Raven really doesn't want to right now. Like, not at all.
There you go. This is what we want to have.
Oh, now
It's
he
okay.
wants to.
If he wants to play with me... It's going down. Yeah, I'm here, but I'm not here, you know. That's how it works. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna quickly go. I can't believe why I'm having so much trouble with this fight. It's actually blocking all the corridors here.
I always like using the stinger. No, I mean also the stinger. That's also a great weapon, but also the claymores. That's a fun thing to do. To just place claymores and he just kind of offs himself.
Trying this now. Maybe if he sees me. Oh, wow. There's like a few more shots left.
How did that not hit?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
There you go. Jesus. Phew.
That was exhausting.
Yeah. But we did it. Yeah, my sincere apologies to all my speedrunner friends that know I can do this. You know, sometimes the Kino just does the worm and you're like, why are you doing the worm on the floor? And I'm like, it's not how we do this. So I'm like, improvising. However, it's time for the next big part of the run, and that is, of course, our favorite. Funny Metal Gear. Oops, actually, I'm gonna go like this.
Actually, the reason Raven wasn't nice to you was you do have the wolf cap on, but that actually you actually had good wolf RNG, but it kind of looked.
It balanced out, right? I had good wolf RNG and bad Raven fights. Damn.
But honestly, now I think about it, you have the wolf cap on, you have very good wolf 2 RNG, like, you know.
Yeah, I didn't
you
soft
get the
lock. I
weapon
didn't
to it
soft lock
first
during the
try.
fight, so you know, that's how it is. That was the most important task of today, and it did not happen, so we're good. At the end of the day, you know, total sum. It's all good. It's all good. Not to worry. I'm a pro.
Alright, alright. Now we will also then see the reason, actually, why we collected all these alerts at the very start of the run.
Yes.
But this part, especially this entire, this way we're walking, we will see this entire way a lot still. Also, yes, pick a number between 1 and 7. I say 2.
Yeah, want to explain why 1 out of 7?
Because Snake will drop the PAL key which he needs for the computers. He will drop the PAL key down into the drainage system, I think it is.
Yes.
And your position of the PAL key card can be position 1 to 7. Potentially even position 8.
You sure? Well, the best one is definitely number 6, then it goes down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lastly we also have 7, because 7 is all the way to the right, all the other ones are on the left, so we of course check all the 6 positions on the left first, and then 7 last. So hopefully it's not 7, let's hope for good luck. Come on, Wolfcap, you gotta do this. I'm asking your power one last time.
One last time. Maybe Wolfcap will do good.
Yeah, it must be right. The 6 is the best, going down to 1 and then 7 last. So which one will it be? Let's see.
Alright, so we have 8. Fun, nice. 5, 2, and 3. Gonna see what it is. What do you say, huh?
I say 2. Not good luck, but still on the left at least. Everything's better than 7.
I also said 2.
There you go, got bomb. That's not good.
Got a bomb.
It's not 2. It's 7.
Oh my god.
Crap. Gotta go all the way back and go to the right. We definitely checked all spots because on every spot there was an item. So we know it's definitely not 1 out of the first 6 and it's actually 7 all the way on the right. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. There you go. One card.
The key card can also be carried by a rat, which is the reason we gathered the alerts at the very start.
There you go. Yeah, if we have 11 or more alerts when we go down this ladder, then the rat will not appear, and instead it will be at one of the 7 spots. So that's specifically why we got these early alerts, because in the beginning of the game, as I said, we just have 2 minutes and 10 seconds of wait time anyway, and so we can get these alerts. It does not delay actually the elevator coming down, and so we use that to grab more alerts. Next to, of course, the mandatory alerts they way throughout the run.
Why does it do that actually? Like, what is the reason the rat just eats the PAL key?
I think that's just an extra challenge for people that try to go for high ranks, like rank 1/big boss.
Fair.
So like if the game's like, oh, I noticed you're like not that good, how about we just don't have to rat either card? Come on, let's not be that mean. I want to throw this guy, come on. That's not nice.
The second time you're not throwing someone instantly, are you okay?
I'm not sure. I maybe need to see a doctor about this. Right, so if I leave with 1 alert, I'm doing good. That's 1 out of 2 times. And ideally, yeah, there's a little trick where we can move into the chair. That's why it's called the chair trick. And the camera doesn't spot us on our way out. If the camera spots us on our way out, and hopefully we're outside, we still will be frozen for a short moment when the alert comes in. So doing this without the alert, it's definitely better.
So yes, now the backtracking section will begin. We inserted the regular PAL card key. I just say PAL key. I think that's even, also the name for it.
Yeah,
PAL key. We now need to put the cold PAL key in. So what's a cold place? Right, the Raven Boss Arena. We gotta go all the way back to the Raven Boss Arena, then come back again here to the Metal Gear. Yeah, to the Rex Slayer. to give in the cold card key. Then we gotta go back to the hot room, so to the first room of this 2 basically, and then go back to Rex Slayer again.
Yes, very important we do this that way.
On the remake, the Twin Snakes, you can actually stay all the time in Rex Lair. You kind of shoot into one cold pipe to just cool down the Palki, and then do the exact opposite, just shoot into a hot pipe.
Yep.
Yes, so we gotta wait for about 100 seconds in each of these rooms for it to work, or for it to change.
1 minute and 1 second. 61 seconds, not 100.
Minute?
100 would be the Twin Snakes, the remake. There it actually takes longer to freeze the keys in the classic way. That's why the pipes that we have from Rex Lair are so useful. One, you don't need to leave Rex Lair. Second, when you shoot the pipe, it immediately changes the card. And third, in TTS, going back like this actually takes even longer because the card changes way later.
I guess then it's 61 seconds. Convenient.
Roughly.
I thought it's 100, but I guess I misunderstood something when someone said that.
You maybe remember the last one that I commentated, which was Twin Snakes, and they explained this whole mechanic. That's fine, no worries, it's 61 seconds. There we go. How do I know stuff before you, when I never played this game before? Isn't that
I don't
maybe
know.
I have amnesia or
maybe...
something, I'm not sure. I should definitely see a doctor about this.
Yeah, probably. Or it's the wolf cap. It's previous memories of like the people who had it on their head before.
That must be it. I'm in the avatar state of the wolf.
Yeah. You're the chosen one to wear the wolf head.
That's a calling. Put it down into history books. October 28th. From now on, I shall be known as Wolf Test.
Wolf test?
Wolf Test.
That's the thing for the part when everyone wears costumes and the big cars give
Yeah,
out
but
candy
this is
or
a
something.
Halloween stream still, you know, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hans test. Van Wolf test the third.
Let's go. This is a new game +1 because the wolf head gives me bonuses. That's true. That's true. As we just learned, better RNG, you know, better knowledge of the game. Where did I find this one? I don't remember putting this on. Swear to God, I gotta go to a doctor.
So yes, now we gotta do the last backtracking section, which is, as I said before, we gotta go back to the lava room to heat up the card. The annoying part on this is that we need to go through all the 3 elevators again. And I think one of them, I think the first one takes a long time. The other 2 at least gets interrupted by a loading screen. It just takes so long.
It takes so much time.
It's like, I guess I could say it's about 10 minutes and it wouldn't even be wrong, like... Maybe longer. Plus minus 1, I guess, I don't
definitely
know.
a few. I think it's like 7 minutes or something.
Still way too long. Someone find a skip for this, please.
Yeah, we're gonna actually give you a lot of money for that, because there's actually a bounty on finding the PAL skip that we can do human viable.
Actually, what's the bounty on right now?
Yeah, $3,000.
3,000.
Yeah. Talked about it on Reddit also and asked around, but nobody cares, sadly. So we're like, oh, come on, man. We just want to skip this. Especially if we're running any percent on the old PC version, which has come down to like around 34 minutes. If we were to eliminate that PAL sequence, we can, I think like 12 minutes in total can be saved. That would make it a lovely low 20-minute run. Can you imagine that? You start the game, you go through the vent, you escape the cell, you go immediately to Rex and just fight him.
That is something. And I think on very easy, it was that you could also skip Rex, right?
Yes. Like you skip so much more that the actual very easy any percent difficulty on this old PC version is around 28 minutes, not even 34.
The only thing left then is just liquid and escape.
Yes, can't skip that so far.
The Half-Life elevator, escalator.
Ouch.
Ouchie.
Sub 25 PC MGS1, imagine. Yeah, I can't believe this. This would be crazy. Well, who knows? Again, I've been running this game since 21. I think my hat told me that. Because I believe it. And there's been so many changes since then. It's crazy. Like the old world record when I started running was like an hour and I think like 3 minutes. On PC almost as easy. And thanks to Boba Skip and this new ninja trick. There's even a new trick on Mantis which we haven't used yet really, because I personally just don't understand it. It's something I have to spend some time on getting down to learn, but not for this event. And yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something. You think I can get this little ration nets on you? You think I can get this ration nets down here?
Yeah. You might as well just do it the safe way with the punches.
You can't do it any other way.
I guess you can, but it's just scary.
I dare you to try it. By the way, I have 4 rations.
I did got it in my first playthrough, if you remember that.
Yeah, I'll still call on
You
nonsense
said
on
if
that. I still call nonsense
you
on
said
that.
you said if I would get that
Not
ration,
true. Can't remember.
you would give me.
Didn't expect.
There's evidence of it.
No, there isn't. You must be wrong.
You,
Impossible.
You said if I get that ration, you will give me 5 subs on my and you did that.
I never watched anyone play this game. This is my first time playing. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the card is hard. Good talking. See you later. Time to go back down again and deliver this hard car. If I don't deliver in time, the pizza is free.
Hey, so how's the marathon going, everybody?
How's it going?
It's moving swiftly along.
That's great. Oh God, the roof's caving.
Well, that ain't good.
Huh?
Yeah, this game came out a few days ago anyway.
Yeah. Game got released last year.
On Tuesday, what are you talking about? October 24th.
Right. I'm sorry. Pick something up. I think I switched up with Elden Ring. It's probably the same game about like...
Yeah, it's the same game at the end of the day.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm so glad and thankful that we got this into this marathon today. I literally just turned it on, played, and was like, you know what, we can speedrun this, I think. Give a rough estimate, and I think we should hit it. Right, time for more codec cards, if you wouldn't believe me. I'm just gonna wait here. But yeah, look at this. Look at these nice round circles I can do. Oh my god, the magic of 360-degree angle movement. None of that 8-way movement I'm simulating right now. That's just nonsense. Come on. Let us go, please. What's also cool is on the old PC version from 2000, which is another reason why it's that much faster rather than the console version. You can actually open and close codecs immediately. Saves actually quite some minutes.
These are, by the way, the codec calls where without turbo, you would just... I think I was mashing through those sets of codec today. It took me like, 2 to 3 minutes, I think.
It takes a while.
It does.
Yeah, thankfully we voted, I think in 21 also, to allow turbo, specifically for the purpose of skipping codecs. So yeah. Let's not stay too long in the cold here, or else the pizza will actually get cold.
Yeah, and the rations. The pizza.
Yeah, I like this ration freezing mechanic. They took that over also from Metal Gear 2, where this can also happen. It's really neat.
Actually?
Yes!
Oh boy, I'm excited for this one.
You better.
Very.
Actually, let me get Neek. Let me get this box just to be safe. Don't want to go there, you know, without having enough ammo. I have a bad feeling about this. There's nobody trapped in the Vasa Basin?
Yeah, nobody at all. We're all here of our own free will, putting together a marathon for all our lovely friends on the other side of the screen.
Chat, I've learned tap code today because of Metal Gear 2. I will tap something. I will tap the truth.
Oh no. Please no. I mean, go ahead.
Well, we don't have anything that we need to hide.
No, everything is fine, boss.
There's no problem in Bossing, see?
There's no basement in Bossing, say.
Can we? There we go. I just have a vendetta now with this guy. I want to throw him. Alright.
And now we
Pizza
put
delivered,
the last
everyone's
card,
happy.
last card into the last PC, and oh no, what is this? Miller is actually like...
Take longer, take longer, take longer.
He's like...
Oh my god!
He doesn't wear sunglasses. It is...
Liquid, how can it be? Yes, we found out Master Miller that put us through training and everything. It's like our best comrade. It's actually no liquid. Master Miller has been found dead. Who's Master Miller? I've never talked to this guy before.
Who is this?
Only played Metal Gear Solid. Who this?
You need to let the next cutscene play out for a bit.
Yes, of course I will. You know I will.
Yeah, you there.
Yeah. Man, who that liquid guy?
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Got a bad feeling about this.
Alright, this is the Metal Gear Rex fight. There's one weak point for Rex, because the reason for the weak point is Otacon thought everything should have a characteristic weak point, and for Rex it's this shield actually. That's the only part you can damage on Rex. And we basically just stand in the same location, evade the laser.
Yeah, how am I doing that by the way? I'm leaning just to the side, but apparently I don't get hit. That's weird. That was close.
Now!
Hey, that's the ninja again. I know him.
I can
Good guy.
Yo,
Didn't give me any headaches.
After that, I was taken from the battle. Neither Julia
Mr. Miller died because he forgot his own TPP. Oh no.
undying
How could this be?
in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Fun fact, this dialogue is faster on German, by like 5 seconds.
Yep.
And yes, Rex Phase 2 goes pretty much the same.
That's just nonsense. I'm not gonna take this attack like that. I'm gonna shot. Oh, where you going, buddy?
Oh damn, he walking away. Passed away.
Damn it. I got in. Alright, I'm gonna deafen or like mute sound for myself so that I'll have fun talking.
Alright. Okay. At this point you might know that this is not his first playthrough, but you know. The reason he just deafened himself is because he needs to hold in a very specific timing for the upcoming liquid fight. It's gonna be the Infinite Punch Liquid Loop. I actually don't know the exact name of it. But basically what we do on this arena, once we gain control over the character, we will throw Liquid into a corner and then punch him, make basically punch punch, punch punch, punch punch. Normally if you would spam the punch button, it would be a punch punch kick, which means that one combo is basically over. But if you time it correctly in a specific rhythm, you just do punch punch, punch punch, punch punch, punch punch, punch punch, and you can do that until the very last moment. It's a bit of a tough timing.
Do you happen to know how many frames it is?
How many frames the game runs in, or like?
No, for the sequence between the inputs to make it be the punch chain without the kick.
I am not sure right now, but as you can see right now, when Snake is punching Liquid, he just kind of falls back, and one could say there's a small time window of him just kind of recovering and running away or counter-attacking. And that was pretty much already the fight. So you just punch, and at the end, one kick to knock him off of Rex, and that's the fight.
That was a really nice fight.
Thanks.
That was really
nice to watch.
Always satisfying to see a nice Liquid Infinite, right?
Hurry!
Yes, Liquid Infinite's called, right. I forgot the name of this.
Yeah, and here we go. As promised, this is the Meryl ending, so we're gonna use Meryl to go into
Surveillance camera.
Sunrise.
I'm
What a
gonna
cursed thing, I
escape the
accidentally held
basement
extra
now.
long and light down at the beginning of the fight. That's not normal. I swear, the controls are maybe cursed as well, I'm not sure.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Alright, so this is gonna be the escape sequence now. We're gonna go through 2 or 3 checkpoints, I think. I think 2 checkpoints,
Two
right?
checkpoints, two.
To just clear out some guards and go over to the next checkpoint, and later then have, we're just gonna say a rematch. And fun fact, I think it was this checkpoint or the
No,
next,
the next
one.
Next one.
The next one. All right, then I'll wait a bit for that one. Just to
Now.
so everyone knows what exactly. Yes, so on this checkpoint you can control the guards with a second controller plugged in, so that the guards to the right, you could make them walk into your gunfire.
Yep. You just hold
I
fire
don't
on
know-
the first controller, and with the left controller, left stick, you just walk them slowly into the gunfire, which is super easy because then nobody attacks you, and you just have them walk in there. Something we
Was
found out
that
just
also
last
an
year.
emulator, or was that PC?
That
Or
is
was it a
only on
console-only
console
thing?
versions. This is also in the Master Collection, but because in the Master Collection we can only use one controller at a time, either 1 or 2. We can technically set it up, but because we can't attack then on first controller, so it kind of doesn't find application. But we can still have them walk around. That's how this works. But yeah, the original console version on PlayStation 1, with that one you can set up a second controller if the console supports it, and that includes of course the emulator.
So this is the rematch with Liquid in the car. This is also gonna be the last thing of the run, basically. So I guess free to say that time is coming up soonish.
Yep.
Just gonna shoot him as soon as his iframes are over.
Got it. Nice. Got a pre-transition one. Oh, still got it. Yeah, if you're really cool, you let go of first person, but with first person, it's so much easier to hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, and that's the fight.
That's the fight.
That basically is Metal Gear Solid All Bosses on normal difficulty.
With the Meryl ending on emulator.
Yes.
I don't know when time is coming up. So
When we
you
see
gotta
the
make
new
that
screen.
call.
Yeah, let me... There's just one more set of codecs, and then this time... Whew. We got through this. So technically we'd still go to credits, but it's fine for today. Just gonna wait out a little bit longer. Yep, no, he's gonna just do a little cry and then she's done. And wants to see the nuke screen. That's time.
GG.
All right. Well,
Do you have your splits open?
I do. It's a 128 also when we finish the escape. With now the credits on
Oh,
top.
that is a PB.
Yeah, we gotta wait out the credits technically for PB, but I think, yeah, the credits are on that on like 8 minutes, so this is a PB because my PB in this category is 1 hour 41. So, whew, Good stuff.
congrats.
Despite all the cursed things happening, yes, this is a PB, so I'm glad that I got to do this today.
GG on that one.
Maybe that's enough to break the curse on the front door. I mean, in Minecraft.
Who knows? But yeah, quick shout out, of course, to Valeria-chan, my co-host today. Where can people find you quickly?
People can find me on Twitch with the name Valerie_AAA_Chan. Yeah, I'm not anywhere else, really.
And I'm House Test, HAU5 Test today as a home test because it's spooky season. But yeah, you can find me everywhere under that username, HAU5 Test. Thank you so much for having me. And of course, thanks to the marathon. And yeah, good luck breaking that door.
I have to get a shovel for a few things first and a broom, but I'm sure it will be fine. When you have creepers go through your Minecraft house and cause some problems, it's nothing that a few admin commands won't fix. It's not like I need to call a glass repair company at the middle of the afternoon.
If you have a few more seconds, we actually can see the score screen. It's coming up right now.
Yes, yeah, we have a few more seconds. We're getting the next run set up still.
1:36:25 in-game time. That's a PB by
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Unless you have it on right now. My old PB is 1:41:38. So this is a little bit more than 5 minutes. The fun fact: the last PB I also did for a run, which was also Meryl ending. So without saving Meryl, I can save even more time.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Let's go.
And GG. It was a good run.
Thank you very much.
Given the circumstances as well. Especially Raven.
Yeah, that Raven
I mean,
was
for your
cursed.
first time playing,
But yeah, I feel good about this first time playing. It's very good. The Wolf did
Are
it.
there any other games that you're planning on running for a first time, or just in general?
I heard there's a sequel. I haven't heard him play that, but there's a full master
Did
collection
they
that came out
more
this
than one of this?
Tuesday. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna try the next one. Sounds like very good. I can't wait to play even more with Solid Snake. I think he's the best protagonist, and I can't wait to play the entire next game with him. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, that's it all from me. Thank you so much.